All right, Caps Ninjas. Sensei Lance back here today with Sensei Alex, Sensei Alejandro. And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be working on what we call standing in base. This is going to be one of those situations where maybe a bully has pushed you down, has knocked you down or something like that. And you're kind of caught in this position here. And the thing is we don't want to stay here because we're in a bad position. We want to create diversions. We want to create distractions. And then we want to safely stand back up. So that's what we're going to be covering today, is how to, what we call standing in base. Okay? Now, first and foremost, if you're dealing with a bully, you're probably going to be dealing with somebody that's standing over you, trying to hit you or something. So the first thing I want to do, if you'll notice, I'm one of those people that I don't like to lay flat on my back. Okay? So one of the things that I will do is that, first of all, I don't want to be here. This is bad. Okay? It's a long path from here for me to stand back up. So the first thing I do is I sit up and I try to put my hand to the mat here. And I roll over on one of my hips. Okay? Now notice my leg closest to the ground is laying flat. My other arm, or my other leg, my foot is posted right here. Notice my shin is facing out. And from here, my other hand, my elbow is touching my knee, and my hand is in front of my face. See how I've kind of created a guarding stance here? In case Sensei tries to kick me, he tries to kick me. Well, look, I kind of got a makeshift, I got a makeshift defense here, okay? I'm not eating it in the face or in the body, someplace where it could really do damage. So what I'm going to do from here is I want to create certain distractions. The first one I really like, I like to use this leg right here. I'm going to try to sit up. I'm going to put weight on this foot and weight on this hand, and I'm going to lift my butt off the floor, and I'm going to lift this leg, push, and try to kick that pad. I'm going to try to kick this person away from me, okay? Either kicking them back or hitting them where it hurts a little bit and causes that distraction. Maybe they step back like, oh, that hurt. But yeah, I like to strike to the body. With this, I can strike here, push, or if you notice, that leg is very close to me here. From here, I can use this foot, push, and I can strike that leg. And that also, when I strike that leg, it keeps them from walking forward to where they get close to me. Okay? So here's what I'm going to do, is from here. The proper way to stand in base. I'm right here. I'm in my defensive posture. I'm going to lift this hip off the floor, and I'm going to sling this leg back, whoop, behind me. And notice how I came right up in my stance, and I've created so much distance between the attacker and myself. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is I am going to practice standing in base. But I'm going to do it right after my distraction. So from here, I got my hands here. I'm in my defensive posture. My foot's here, shin's facing out. My elbow's here. My forearm is facing out. I'm up here on my hand to where I can move. I can scoot if I have to. Okay, from here, I am going to go ahead and put it on your shin bone, Sensei. Thank you. Okay? And I'm not going to strike super hard because I don't want to hurt Sensei's knee. But from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike, push, and then throw the leg back and get back up and try to get to my defensive posture where I can defend myself. Okay? So, one more time. I'm going to be right here. All right? I'm going to pretend like the bad guy's coming toward me. I'm going to push, strike, and throw my leg back. As soon as I create my distraction, I've got to move quickly. Okay? And that's one of the reasons why we practice over and over and over, is to develop that quickness. Okay? Now, you can practice just the standing in base at first. You can practice that by yourself. That's the great thing about the standing in base. You can practice that by yourself. The rest of it, you can wait till you have a partner and be like, oh yeah, I've been practicing my standing base. Grab the shield. I want to start putting it with a self-defense situation. Okay, so here we go. One more time. Sensei, I'm here. Okay, I'm in my defensive posture from here. My shin is facing out. I'm over on my hip, not sitting flat on my butt. I'm over here on my hip. My shin is facing out. My elbow's touching my knee. My hand is right here, creating my guarding stance with my shin and my forearm. From here, my hand's on the floor. I'm going to use my foot and my hand to lift my booty off the floor. I am going to kick, and I'm going to use that kick to throw that leg behind me really fast so I can stand up. Push! All right. And that is the standing base. That is a great self-defense technique. Make sure, practice that at home. Y'all have a good day.